Hello guys, my name is Yemich and welcome to my second tutorial video of Evolve. Last video we talked about the hunters, the basics as hunter, but in this video I will fix my attention about the monster. So basically, in this game, the hunters need to chase and to find the monster for killing him. But in the opposite way, the monster need to go away of the hunters. He need to feed himself for evolving. But in stage 3, the wars are opposite again, because the monster need to chase the hunters or killing the Willy. I will talk about the Willy later. Okay, so for now, just let's take the monster. Well, actually, this is called the monster in this game, but for this video, I will take the monster that everyone knows, the most basic one, the Goliath. Well, in this game, every monster has 4 abilities, and when you take a monster, the gameplay is completely different compared to the hunters. As example, I will take Goliath, and here, this is the ability selection, and you need to spend 4 points in the abilities that you want. Well, as Goliath, he has Walk Throw, Lip Smash, Fire Breath, and Charge. But some people will take 2 points in one ability, and 1 point in one, and 1 point in the other one. But for this video, I just will take 1 point in each ability. So yeah, something that I didn't talk about in last video is the perks. So the hunters have their perks too. What does the perks do in this game? Well, basically it gives you bonuses. Well, I will take example of the brawler. It gives you climb speed, traversal regen, and damage reduction. There is 3 type of perks. The bronze that don't give that much bonuses, so this is the less important perks, but they still important as well. Let's take for example damage reduction. Here are the silver perks, and as you can see there's bronze perks that aren't in silver perks, and there are silver perks that aren't in the bronze perks, so it just depends on which perks you want to take. So yeah, like I said, just take damage reduction. Let's take ability cooldown reduction, for example. And here they are the gold perks. Basically, this is the most powerful perks that you will take, and it will influence your gameplay by so far. For example, if you take Evolve Claw, you will play a lot with the melees, or if you play with brawler you will have damage reduction and climb speed, so basically it will be difficult for the hunters to killing you. I will explain maybe the perks in a future video, but for now I'm just saying that it exists, and the perks that you want to take just depends on your playstyle. Some people like to take full damage reduction, some people like to take armor regeneration, and some people just like to go offensively. Like me, I like my best perks as Goliath for me, or fast climber and double poison. It's really aggressive. But some people just take regen perks. Okay, and in gold perks, let's just take damage reduction again. So now I will move into the game to show you the basics as monster. Okay guys, we are the game. There is how the game starts all the time, the monster feeding, and there's the red things which shows that hunter are coming. Well, actually it will be difficult to explain, but I will try my best. Actually, like the hunters, the monsters have traversal abilities that makes him moving quicker. As Goliath, it's basically just a jump. as the hamster, you need to press the spacebar, and the Goliath will jump on a far distance. And like you can see, it's really faster than just walking. And you'll ask me, well, what's the point of the monster? In this game, the monster really need to go away of the hunters. Because he want to evolve, right? He really want to here kill the animals, the wildlife, and just kill them for having some bar of the evil. Another thing that a monster can do, it is climbing. So you just need to, well, in the basic settings, I don't know because I changed mine, but if you go near a cliff and you press the climb button in the settings, you will climb the rock. Pretty simple, right? And yeah, basically the monster can use melees with your mouse or something else, and he has abilities. For example, I will do the most known abilities of this game, the rock throw. Basically, the Goliath take a rock and throw it. And you will ask me, how do I use these abilities? Well, it's pretty simple. You need, well, it depends if you have a controller or a keyboard, but with a keyboard you need to press 1, 2, 3, 4. So for example, the rock throw is 1. I'm pressing run and I can keep it like this and throw it. For example, the lip smash, it is basically a jump that deals damages when the Goliath hits the ground. You need to press 2. There is the area where the lip smash will be, and you just press it. And this is the same for the other abilities, 3 and 4. I will explain how these abilities in future videos. For now, it's just the basics. Well, something that Goliath have is called the heavy melee. I don't know how exactly it's called, but I talk it like this. For example, if you do 1 melee, sometimes it can do like this. If you go to an enemy, it will automatically do a huge melee if it's near you, or it just happens every 2 melees, or every 3 melees. Sorry. I will show you. For example, there's the bot there. So like I said, automatically huge melees, and then 1, 2, 3. I think it's like a cooldown for the huge melee, but basically, normally, it will always takes you 2 melee for doing a huge one. Okay guys, now I will talk about something. Well, it's a huge melee with Goliath, but it happens when you jump and you do a melee. Like you see, it will do a huge one. What's the utility of it? Well, it's a huge burst. When you jump to something and you press the melee, it does a lot of damages. But more importantly, the hunters actually can climb cliff by themselves with the jetpack. Something that I didn't talk about in last video is that the hunters can climb cliffs if they press the spacebar. So if you see one hunter was doing it, for example, if he's climbing this cliff and you don't want to because it's annoying, right? You just jump and you do a huge melee. Basically, he will go down and he won't be able to go up with the cliff, or he will need to use even more jetpack. Okay, so you are maybe asking yourself, well, how do we play monster? Actually, it's pretty simple. You will need to know all the maps that I will explain in future videos as well, and finding that we called a feeding route. Well, I know this one because I do this like every game, but you can see video of better pro players or something, the food way that they use. In this video I will show you my food way, my favorite one, and as you can see, I know where the animal are. It's really important as monster. You will need to evolve really quick so the hunter can punish you. Well, I won't talk because I have nothing to talk about. Actually, you can see there's various animals in Sheer. Sheer is the planet or the stellar or something of the game. I'm not sure. But there's a lot of different animals and lot of different plants as well. So this is, like you can see, I'm almost hard evolving. I will show you how it goes. I'm killing this one as well. Well, this is one foodway. There's a ton of others, but this is mine. Just search your favorite one. Well, actually, this place is a good one for evolving, so I will do there. When I'm pressing V, my monster is basically evolving. And okay, now I will talk about the evolve. Like you can see, I can spend 3 points in my ability. Basically, it will make them better. Like you can see, if I make points on the work, they will be less cooldown and more radius. And I will talk about that later in future videos about the Goliath. So let's just take this. And here, well, I will pause for a moment. Here I was evolving, like you can see, but this is really risky when you are evolving because you will take a lot of damages when you are evolving. So the hunters can punish you like really in a really woefully way. You can lose all your armor and all your health. Talking about the armor and the health, I will explain. So, like you can see, when I'm hitting wildlife, I'm winning some armor. So now I am full, so I will just continue to feed myself for evolving. Well, actually, I got down, and I will show you the difference between the armor and the health. Well, Kala is pretty annoying because she has an ability for destroying all of my armor. Let's just wait that it comes back. So it's not a big deal if you lose your armor because it will regenerate by the time or if you hit wildlife. Actually, it's more dangerous when, yeah, like this, they are hitting on your health because the health won't come back anymore. It's not possible in the game to win health, except one way that I will explain. So when you are out of armor, it means that you really need to go away or really need to have a strike on someone. So about the evolving, what I can say to you is to find some safe places in each map. Like example, the place that I did evolve there, or some closed area like here, for example. Yeah, like I said before, feeding is really important in this game. If you don't hit, you won't be able to evolve, and if you won't be able to evolve, you won't be able to kill the hunters because you are only stage 1, you're weak, and you can destroy the Willy. When I will evolve, I will explain all about the Willy. Okay guys, I'm evolving, I'm getting stage 3, so yeah, I didn't say it, but the monster has 3 stages, stage 1, stage 2, stage 3 as well, and here I don't spend 4 or 3 points, but 2 points, so basically stage 1, 4 points, stage 2, 3 points, stage 3, 2 points. I will spend my points randomly, I don't care that much. So now I will explain all about the wheeler. So, the monster, when he stage 3, he can end the game without killing the hunters. He can destroy what we call the Willy. It's like an objective of the game. But you will say, well, I just need to destroy the Willy, I don't care about the hunter anyway. Well, if the hunters aren't stupid, they will stay at Willy or at area or near the Willy. Like if they are here, where I am, they can defend the Willy which is here. And so you can say, well, I just don't care. I will go to the Willy and kill it. I don't care about losing my health. Well, actually, the Willy has a shield when the hunters are coming near it. The more hunters are near the Willy, the most powerful the shield is. When the four hunters are near the Willy, it's practically impossible to destroy it. The health won't even move a little. And will say, I just don't care that much, I will continue with my idea. It will be impossible, because if the hunters hits you when you are hitting the Willy as Goliath, what you just need to do is to melee the Willy to destroy it with the left click if you use a mouse. If they attack you, it stops actually the animation, so you just can attack the Willy. So it forces the monster to attack the hunters. This forces the fight. Okay guys, I will show you what I actually explain. There you can see there is like a little blue area around the Willy. If I melee near it, you'll see that there is an animation where I'm destroying it, but like I explained before, there is hunters near the Willy, so I just can't destroy it, like you can see. They are hitting me, there is the shield, there's no way that I can destroy it actually. So, to sum up, that's how a game works. The monster need to go around the map for feeding himself, for evolving. The hunters need to find him and stopping for doing it and trying to kill it before he reach stage 2 or stage 3. And when the monster finally get to stage 3, if he is able to do it, if he's able to do it, he just can try to kill the Willy or the hunters. At stage 3, the monster is really powerful compared to the stage 1, so the hunters have a lot of difficulties for killing him. Well, I didn't went in hunt mode, I was in arcade as hunters, but I think it's already enough to see the monster side to understand what's the role of the hunter. Sorry, you really need to find the monster in the map with basically the abilities of the trapper. They need to split and to know the map. Like you can see, the map is very, very huge. So all the hunters need to play together to split, to close the areas where the monster can go out. Like for example, I'm in caves. If the hunters are waiting here, here, and here, I just can't go away and they will doom him easily. And you're asking yourself, well, if it's like this, I just will still wait until the hunters are coming for me. If they stay at Willy, they will get bored. Actually, it's not like this in this game, because like you can see on the left corner, there is a timer. And it depends, and if the monster aren't able to kill the hunters or to destroy the Willy before the timer is over, the monster lose the game. So you really need to be fast at evolving, you really need to be fast at killing the hunters or destroying the Willy. And I will quickly explain how kill hunters in the dome. Basically, it's simple. You just need to melee them and to use your abilities and don't miss them. Your abilities do a lot more damages than the melee, so it's more important to hit abilities than melees. But always remember, the melees are as much important as the abilities. Okay, I'm back to stage 1 because I did not have enough time. Well, like I explained before, the priority target for the monster or the medics or the support. Actually, if the healer has strikes or the support has strikes, it will be easier for killing the other hunters. But the trapper is also a good solution sometimes, because he don't have a shield like the assault. The assault isn't the target. Like it's it happens rarely where you will be able to kill the assault. It will happen sometimes if the assault does a mistake, and in some situations it's useful, but remember that 90% of the time killing the assault is not the solution. It does damages, but he has a shield, so you just won't be able to kill him in a dome. The medic is a good target, the support, and well, the trapper too, but don't focus him every dome. It's not the solution. You're asking yourself why the trapper is a good target. Basically, the trapper is here to help the medic and the support to stay alive with his abilities. So he will take damage perks, he will take reload perks, for example, Griffin that will harpoon more quickly and more efficiently. All this kind of thing. So with the inhibitors that have appeared in the game, the support is difficult to kill, and the supports have huge shields that protects the medic. But the trapper don't have defensive perks. It happens rarely, to say honest. He has chase perks for chasing the monster around the map, or he has reducing abilities perks. Basically, something that I didn't talk about before is the right click on the mouse. It's called the smell. If you do this as monster, you will see really far through the map. Like you can see, I'm pressing the right click. There, I didn't press it. I press it and I can see where the wildlife are actually. So it's useful if you don't know the map in the beginning to spam actually the smell for searching about some wildlife to feed on. It doesn't work only with the wildlife, it works as well for the hunters. So it's a good way to see if the hunters are near you. Like you can see, I can see them through the rocks, and when I see them, I literally fear and I'm going away because I don't want to take a dome, right? Okay guys, well, like you can see, when I'm smelling, there is some traces. As hunter, it's really helpful to see where the monster will go. As hunter, I can see these traces too, so I'm like, well, he was near there, I will follow these traces and I will be able to find the monster. But always remember, as hunter, that following this tracing isn't the solution at 100%. In the beginning of the game, it's really useful to see where the monster went away, sorry. Went away, actually. Well, like I said, in the beginning it's really important, but when you are actually at say in the middle of the map, you will need to anticipate where the monster will be, because actually if you only follow the traces, you won't be able to see where the monster is because he's faster than you. If you just follow the traces, you won't be able to find him. You need to split as a team to find him, not splitting stupidly. I will explain whole about the splitting in future videos. Okay, now something that we'll talk to is the sneak. You can see there was traces because I was walking, but when you press the sneak as monster, there's no any more traces behind you like you can see. So it will be really difficult for the hunters to see where you are, but always remember, you are really slow compared to before, like you can see. So it's not the solution to be in sneak mode all the game, but it actually can be useful if the hunters are near you and you don't want that they know where you went. So when they're near you, just sneak and try to go away of them. One other utility of the sneak is the sneak pounce. It's just called a pounce basically, but like you can see, there is a red area behind these animals, and if I press the melee when I'm in sneak mode, it will basically do this and I will be able to kill them. Well, for the animals isn't that useful only if you don't have enough, if you don't have abilities, or if the animals are too far and you don't have abilities, you just can sneak him, because it gives you like a little jump. So it's not the most useful thing, but it's actually useful. And the property is actually the same for the hunters. So I will try to show you. But basically, when a hunter gets pounced, he won't be able to move again. I will try to show you, like you can see there. The hunters need to attack me for stopping this pounce. So if you see that one hunter did a mistake and is too far from his allies, actually, you just need to pounce him and it will be 3 damages because he won't be able to dodge it with his jetpack. It's just handicapped, actually. Well, I won't talk about all the animals maybe in a future video, but at least I can show you this. These are called some birds. They are birds, and take care about this as a monster, because if you go near them, actually it will inform to the hunters where the monster are. If they will be like an icon, which means the monster was here because the birds got scared. Okay guys, we are back in the menu. That was the second video of this tutorials on Evolve. I really hope that you appreciate it. It didn't take that much time compared to the hunters because the monster is only one character, right? So thank you for watching, and always remember guys, Evolve is life.